way longer intro than usual. Well, I'm recording this in my car, waiting to pick up my child, so hopefully the audio is okay. Bethesda dropped a challenge yesterday for Valentine's Day, week 1, week 2 challenge with some fetch quests. This is the week 1 challenge video. I'll share my spots for the items that you need to quest for. So you're going to need to pick up this item, which is free from the Atomic Shop, and then you have to craft it to wear it. It'll be under apparel, headwear. That sounds about right. And then you need to make sure you're wearing it while you complete the challenges. I do know people who completed it while wearing power armor and the head thing was equipped somehow. I don't wear power armor because typically this does not work, and it's just something I don't like to do. So here's a little list of all the things, not in the same order as under your events tab. If you go where normally you'll find your daily challenges. So the beginning of this video is going to seem a little muddled. I will time check it. The first thing we're going to look for is our Autopsy board game at Capn Kidd's, because he carries toys and sometimes you can get lucky and find a board game, but not today. Next, we're racing off down this hallway in the White Spring Refuge because in this room there's an Autopsy board game. There's a few board games actually, which you can also scrap for nuclear waste. Rad poker here, which you need nuclear waste for the challenge. Anyways, I'm just gonna run off looking for microscopes. And over here there's this, not there, whoops. There's this little medical area. There's one. Usually there's actually a few here, but there was just one, and sometimes that's just the way it is. One other place at the White Spring Refuge by the service entrance, those skull pieces that we have to get. I'm going to timestamp all of this. I realize this is a bit unorganized at the beginning. So we're here, and then if you turn around, this little area where there's brain fungus and little bits and pieces of bone. You kind of just have to hover over the ground. It can be a little bit tricky to find them. Luckily, we only need 3 pieces. So there's an upper skull that will count. Then we can just kind of look around a little bit more. If you want some more skull parts, let's head over to Big Maw in the mire, and you can jump in this hole. There's floaters, and if you want to be like me, you can make big explosions so the pieces go all over the place. But there are a few skull pieces here as well. But yeah, just be careful. I was less careful. You can also hit up super mutant lair camp nest areas. You can find skulls there, but you only need 3 pieces, and honestly between these 2 spots you should be able to come up with the pieces, but you may need to server hop it. It's the fun of these fetch quests. Of our skull pieces, we have found a game board, but if you are having trouble at the White Springs Refuge, you can head over to Johnson's Acre and hang out with the cultists. I guess they like playing board games. Who knew? Again, try not to blow anything up if possible, because junk does go flying. And the Autopsy board game is just over here. Finally, you can head over to your camp. If you just want to do it this way, there is a games cupboard resource. And if you throw that up there, you can just wait while it generates games. Okay, microscopes. let's head over to Ella Ames' bunker. We did see a few in the White Springs Refuge, but there are a pile in this bunker. And the nice thing is when you scrap items to produce fiber optics, if you gather all your microscopes, you just need to scrap them because they are a source of fiber optics. So there's a bunch in here. We did 10 microscopes in total, but there's quite a few in here. What is that, 6, 7? I can't count. It's been a long week. I know it's only Wednesday. So I'm just checking remember it's under the events if you're ever having trouble finding it. Let's head over to Morgantown High School. Now, are there other spots for microscopes besides the one I'm showing you? For sure there are. You can find them all over the place. This is where I went. I did have to do a little bit of server hopping and then finally went into a private world. So if you have access to a private world, it's kind of nice to complete these quests off. So I have all my microscopes after this point. And then I can scrap them and I'll get my fiber optics. Did I get that as a video clip? Absolutely not, because I died right after this and lost all my junk and had to go find more stuff because I didn't realize I lost my junk. You can also fast travel to the shopping plaza. There is usually one that appears behind this robot, not today though. And then scrap them for your fiber optics. And then that one's done. Nuclear waste. Oh man. Okay. Well, you can go to the Nuka-Cola bottling plant. This is my least favorite because nuclear waste, it can be finicky to collect sometimes. So there are a few if you want to find them loose, sorry, I'm losing my train of thought. Just in the basement area here, there's a few. You can find them kind of scattered throughout. I lack patience, so yeah. Oh, there's a girl. Now, you could go through the Nuka-Cola bottling plant and you can find a few here. Kind of what a slightly less tedious way is all these little folks that I'm unaliving here. I'm using my Gatling plasma. That will give you the chance of collecting nuclear waste off their body. Not always, but you have to hunt super mutants and feral ghouls as part of the challenge anyways. So you might as well. This spot, kind of by Solomon's Pond, you'll run into a behemoth, which will also produce nuclear waste, or spawn it on his body. And I'm using the Gatling plasma for extra nuclear waste chance. I don't know. I was really sick last week, and it is still taking me a while to get back into it. There you have it, nuclear waste. And just a little close-up of where I went for this behemoth. There is my Gatling plasma that I'm using. But you can use an Enclave plasma rifle or a plasma rifle. That'll do too. And there, fetch quests are complete. Now you just need to unlive your ghouls and super mutants. White Spring Golf Club is a great spot for ghouls. You can also head over to New River Gorge, Alpine River Cabins, Vaultec University, again, all for ghouls. For super mutants, there's West Tech, of course. There is New Gad. I mean, there's lots of super mutants between those two places. You can go to North Canwell Lookout. I often travel there. God, I hope this helped. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments. If you have any favorite spots and you want to share them, drop in the comments. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next week for the week 2 challenges. Bye.